if he had the same foul.
Smooth.
Oh, shit.
Guy nobody's watching.
Oh, that's awful. See?
Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. The White Sox have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour with sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
First offering on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Miller onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Stepping in, George Springer, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And he chased it in the dirt. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Into the box now, David Lustig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Into the box, David Peralta, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 0-1 delivery on a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Fouled off. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Lustig aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Swing, and he pops him up. Bryant in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna, still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A two-run home run for Evan Longoria, number 296 in his career, as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
The center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at ball one. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And he popped him up. Moncada on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two-run home run. Second inning coming up, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Digging in, Corey Seager. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. To third. Longoria's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Yes, sir.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This team is really good right now. They're 20-7. I have to keep my winning streak going.
1 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. Backhanded. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's 2 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ozuna is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
That is 7. Gary.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. White Sox stepping up to the plate, Melky Cabrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known, he was selected in the 1st round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Miller, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Robert Nakamura, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Fielded cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Not only do they come into the day with one of the best ERAs in the league, but they're also among the best teams at not allowing home runs, something they take a lot of pride in. Talking with members of the pitching staff earlier, several of them mentioned how limiting home runs really makes things difficult on the opposition, especially in today's game, where teams don't try to manufacture runs as much anymore. As one of them said, if teams are going to get the best of us, they're going to have to really rack up the hits, and we don't make that easy. Matt?
Ryan.
Thank you, Heidi. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Popped up. Nakamura is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 2-2 offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking him off.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead.
I swing at it and I make a good swing, and it just, yep, goes that way.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Up next for the Rays, Tucker Barnhart. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Bounce towards the second baseman. Betts takes it in. And a good throw gets him one gone. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Into the box now, David Lustig. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike one. Lustig goes 5-7 in that left-handed batter's box. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
This guy is so fucking annoying. The guy's batting.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
This is in the air out the straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, David.
I don't want the fucking team.
Now in the box, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
The 1-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Settling in now, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here.
So
First
get over
pitch,
his
single
head.
left.
Thank you
Maybe now
very
they can
much.
start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Mookie Betts as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit high and
Oh,
deep
get
to
over
right
his
center.
fucking head. I don't fucking care. You better not fucking catch that.
And he
fucking
reaches
catch
up
it.
to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Two balls and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Evan Gaddis now standing in, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 delivery, and this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Again, a 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Springer over at second. Seager at first. One gone. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Popped him up. Gaddis over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Third baseman, number 3, Evan.
Leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the powerful third baseman, Evan Longoria. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Standing in, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the White
Next will be the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind.
Hey. Oh, I'm off tomorrow if you're feeling well. Okay. Okay. And did you want to practice tomorrow or no? I know, but did you want to practice? Okay. Alright. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright.
2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1. Hard hit towards center. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You can just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Come on.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Moncada stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Riding in once again, Robert Nakamura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Left side, but well fouled. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10, David.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Lustig. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. This is on the ground over to first. Bryant is up with it. There's one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Matt Duffy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Line drive to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now when this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, and he'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Here's George Springer, and Dan Heen, his fellow top of the hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Nakamura loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Here's Corey Seager as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here's a man who's never worn batting gloves, Evan Gattis. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It was a good spot too when I fucking missed it.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A man left for the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
And we did that on camera, too.
Swing
and it's holding off.
To right. There it goes.
I love how the guy like stops pretty well.
Well, I already knew it was going to go over. Why would I keep running?
See, the guy keeps running, and he's just going
here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
That's awesome.
Well, if you're going to give it over.
You okay?
Left fielder, Melky.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Moncada gloves it on to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball.
By the Celio? By the Celio?
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at.
I know I had a second can in here. I don't know where the fuck it went. Can't find it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Robert Nakamura comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Robert Nakamura becomes out number 2 this inning. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters.
Ah! Found it. You threw your tantrum and ended up on the floor. On the floor, as in like in the back, on the floor underneath the step stool. God damn it, I hate this thing. I've gotten it before so where it stays, except I can never get it to stay.
Fucking throw this thing. There you go.
See, that's why I don't like the thing either. See, normally you play with it, you're better with it.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks for such a great gift.
It's why I wanted to get the hand crank, and you're like, no, 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 we don't need that.
Looks like it fucking got broken somehow.
Dropped, maybe? I'm texting Tara now. Do you have a can opener? Either that or I'm gonna have to go to Jessica. Either that if Terry has one. Damn. Hey, can you text Sarah to see if she has one? She's still here.
I love it wasn't in all the way.
What?
I love it wasn't in all the way. Fucking stay, for fuck's sake.
I like had some really like fucked up ones because it went the magnet thing wouldn't stay. I couldn't get it to stay, so it was all like, no, what?
Whatever. It's fucking dead now.
Where's the little That's weird.
Sounds like how it is.
I can't tell.
Wasn't even.
Well, no shit, it goes in there. I'm seeing how it was attached in there. If I have to super glue it or not. You know.
Well, there's a thing that said unlatch that to unlatch the thing. So it said something about unlatching it.
Coming up to start the seventh.
Oh.
Standing in, Marcell Ozuna hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action,
said.
or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's 0-2 in the ballgame so far. One out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Chris Bryant is on deck. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Here's Chris Bryant now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnhart has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Digging in and looking for more, Yohan Moncada, as the switch hitter will take his. Cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6-2. Two-thirds. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cabrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. White Sox lead 1. They're down 4-0. Stepping up now, David Lustig. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, David.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Peralta. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
For Chicago.
So it leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 5, Jacob.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Duffy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. One pitch on its way. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Berkblaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter on the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Oh, and
Are
he
you
misses
fucking
it.
kidding me with that shit?
The relay to second now, but he's
Wow.
safe as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Longoria, the runner at second with 1 away. Line toward right center. Springer is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 0-1 on its way. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot for Melky Cabrera. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Number 30, second baseman, Miller.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Don't do this shit again.
At the track, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, we can't do any of that shit.
Now batting, first baseman, Robert Nakamura.
Will Harris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Will Harris.
In now, Robert Nakamura, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is 5 runs in the inning with the big blows being.
This is close.
2 home runs.
I think they're only open until 10 around.
Here comes the first
Almost
pitch.
one.
Fouled away.
Oh, 45.
Yeah, somewhere around.
The windup and the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Miller. Put the ball to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
We really get shut out. And we're about to get shut out.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
And he has no energy left.
Drilled to first.
Yep, he's still playing.
Ranges to his right,
Fucking
and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter, second baseman.
Ryan, a fucking home run.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
Just barely missed the fucking line.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Loud contact.
Get on this fucking head. Do not fucking touch it. You fucking touches it.
Retreat to the track, but he has it
Yeah,
to
fucking
retire the
touch
side.
everything out there.
And in order go the White Sox. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense,
Three
fellas?
home runs. They hit
Well,
nothing.
Manny, I don't know what your
After
thoughts are,
hitting
Hero,
8
but boy,
home
when the weather
runs
starts to
in
warm up
2
and the ball
games
starts to jump
combined,
out like this, it's
it's
clear
like we
that the
can't
pitchers
hit.
need to start making better pitches.
Not
Yeah,
today.
just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed
That's
staunch
it.
on their
Oh,
ability to
fuck
get
you.
that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a
That's
soft
rally.
liner,
We
but
need a
leadoff
fucking
man
rally. They
usually
got 9
poses
fucking
problems.
runs. They don't need shit.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. David Lustig. He'll
That's
look to
it.
keep it
Someone
going. 3
catch
for
it.
4 so far in the ball game.
He's just right in the corner.
I don't know why the catcher didn't go after that. The third baseman had to run after it.
I just love the fact that he just literally just ran into the
Skied
fucking
into
wall.
straightaway right.
Try and catch it.
Come on.
And this will be
Oh, I
called
almost
inside
outran
the
it.
track for out number 1 as
Stupid
the runner
wind.
will retreat
Even
to
though there's
first.
no wind. Is it a closed dome?
Designated hitter.
There's no win.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Off for a dead one, it's a cold strike.
I know they make this realistic, and if you slide or get stains on you, it actually stays instead of disappearing.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So if you get your uniform dirty, then it's dirty the whole game.
At least he's not wearing white. Looks like it's the market's tiny whiteness.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Shit.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Stop hitting. Come on.
Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch.
See, the whole speed
He blew the
was
fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Standing in now, Matt
We
Duffy.
need a
No
double
balls
play,
and one
that'd be
strike.
great.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball
After
one.
winning
Great job to be
11-2
able to lay off that
last
pitch right
game,
there. You could tell
we're
the
down
minute it
9-0,
came out of his
it's like your
hand,
bat's
his
just
eyes
like
lit up
cold.
at the plate.
Yep, no one's hitting today.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Let's go.
Evans.
Making his way to the
After
plate.
this out, we have 3 outs
And
to
we'll see
get
if he can
10
get
runs.
something into the gap to make it
Can you
interesting.
make a
He's had a
comeback
great
to
game
3
so far,
outs?
but needs the triple to
3
complete the cycle.
guys. 3 outs.
Turned on
Possibly
down the
more.
line.
That was so close to being a
Ball
base
here,
hit.
0-1.
It would have been
2 down, runners at first
11
and
and
second.
nothing. Possibly. Depending on how far it goes.
And he fouls this one off.
This is the fucking guy who started the scoring with a 2-run home run. And that's not where you want the ball to go, buddy. You can't score anyone going that way.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
This is why Tampa Bay has the best pitching staff, and this is why they only lost
And the
7
runner
games.
got him swinging. Strike
It's
3 and the
because
side is
of their
retired.
pitching
Rays
and
stranded
their
pair.
offense.
But they'll live with it
And I
as
have
they
2 more
hold a
games
9-0
This
lead.
is only game 1. There are 2 more games of 9-0, possibly.
Andres
If my
Weissman
bats
comes
don't
on
wake
from
the
the
fuck
pen,
up.
hoping to finish this one
And they
off
don't
here
put
at the
their
top
head
of
out
the
of
ninth.
their ass.
Andres Weissman.
Here's
Oh, it's
Corey
a funny
Seager
change to
starting
that.
things for his side in the ninth as they face the
Alright.
probable odds of trying to
I
come
need
back
some
in
more
this
power.
one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them
We
at this
we
point.
cannot
These
lose
guys
by-
know these bats still
we
count,
cannot
at
lose
least for their
by
own
one.
stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
I need at least a 1 run here. I don't think I ever lost a game this season by a score of nothing.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Alright, 9th inning, 3 guys, 3 outs. We're down by a fucking touchdown in the field, yeah.
The 0-1 delivery, and it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fly
That's
ball
high.
heading for the alley.
That's
On the
gonna
move is
go.
Kiermaier.
That's gonna be a
But
double.
He's not gonna get this one. It's into the gap.
And you got you.
And the White
The
Sox
first
get
run
something going
staying
here.
at
It's a
second
leadoff double.
base.
Hey, after that hit
Let's
right
go.
there, Dero, that extends his
Let's-
hitting streak
let's
to
give
6
him a fight.
games.
Yeah, no
for
doubt
one.
about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
We've been playing like shit.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Gaddett.
No, I'm not even gonna fucking. I'm gonna substitute because I know this guy's been hot. The guy that I'm about to put in.
Kyle Schwarber will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
He's hit a home run in the last 2 or 3 games. He has at least 1 home run. He hit 2 last game. So let's try and get one here.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
But that's going to tag him.
Catch
He's
made
going to go
in
up.
straightaway
Now he's
center
only
as the
90
runner
feet
tags
away.
from second. And he'll get into third
Right.
here on the
Even the
fly out,
ground
so
ball
he's
was
90
going.
feet away here with 1 gone.
That was so close, though. Doesn't do that.
So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. Although there are
No,
a
I
couple
mean,
of bases
that was
open,
supposed to
we'll
be
see
a
if they
home
think
run.
about
He
working around
He hit
it.
it. Oh, he hit it just early. If I timed it, like, even probably a second better.
Yeah.
He's set. Here it comes.
This is
First
all
pitch
about
fastball
time.
off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa
2
Bay
outs.
pen as
1
it
out.
looks
We
like the
have 2 outs
right-hander's
to break
begun to
left.
get loose.
Let's at least get this one, and then I'll be happy.
Now the 1-0. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one.
That's
This is
going.
driven out to deep
That
left
is
center
going.
field.
And it is gone.
And goodbye. This one ain't
The
coming back.
shutout is gone. And if that's funny, wake up, but a little bit too late for that.
So a 2-run shot to left
I
center.
swear to God,
Fourth
if I
home
come
run
back,
for him on the season, and
I
they're now
came
on
back
the board.
12
Those
to
still
2 before.
well behind.
But I had more game left. I only had 2 outs. I was like halfway through the game and I
Well, this
came
guy's
back.
been
This is
unhittable
like
all year,
impossible
but
to come
eventually
back
you
down by
knew
7.
somebody would get to him. That's the first
With-
home run
with-
he's given up all
with
year.
little game
But
left.
like all good relievers, he has to have a short
Not
memory.
unless everyone
Put it
just
behind him.
fucking nails 7 home runs in a row. Which I don't
Into
think
the
that's
box
ever
now,
been done
Gary
in all
Sanchez.
baseball. Even
As he'll
in
take a
real
look
life.
at a pitch too low.
I've-
It's ball
I've seen
1.
back-to-back
He
to
could
back,
really use a
but
knock
not
here. 0 for 3
back
in
to
the
back
game
to back
so
to back
far.
to back to back to back. Unless they're all on steroids.
The 1-0 home.
Whoa,
And
that's
he'll
good
just fight
pitch.
this one off as it's chopped foul.
It was a hanger
Still only 1 out in the
just
inning.
underneath my happy spot in the yellow zone. I swung early, very early.
And right into the shift.
Ooh,
About
is that a fair ball?
foul.
Oh, it's not.
1-2 the count now.
Okay. That was another really early swing.
The 1-2. Bullet back up the middle.
That's right at the fucking man.
Kiermaier is there.
One out
Two
left.
gone.
All he had to do was
His
take
day is
3
early
steps
over
back
as you
and
get a look at the pitching line for the Rays
Yeah,
starter.
fuck you.
He was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the
you
big
with your
keys to
fucking
having a
smile.
good pitching performance is not being
So we
afraid
will
to
be
throw the
back in
ball into the
500.
strike zone. And this guy
We have
certainly
15
wasn't in this
wins
one.
and 15
Didn't
losses
allow
after
a
today.
walk all
And we
game
lose our
long.
5-game winning streak.
He's set and the pitch. Hard liner to center
And
field.
this one is over.
But he will make the catch.
But
on
we
the
got
hard
tail,
ball
and
out
we
there,
didn't
and
get
that
shut
will
out.
conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the
And
series,
this game was
but
taking
even more
longer
so
than
when it's in
usual
front of the
because
home
they kept
crowd.
fucking hitting.
Seems to energize
And I took
everybody the
pauses
rest
to
of the
call
series.
Mike.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this
Uh-huh.
contest. The Tampa Bay Rays
There's one where
jumped
they
out to
dab.
an early lead
And
in the
they
first
just
and
come
never
up and
looked
they do
back.
this.
Alex Cobb earns his 6th winning decision in this
And
one, striking out
he is
12 in the
undefeated,
process.
6
So
starts,
that just
6
about
games.
does it for Mark
No
DeRosa,
one
Dan
has
Plesac,
defeated
Heidi
him yet.
Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Oh, fuck you. They are now 21-7. They won 21 out of the... Oh, and he's number 21. The guy who finished the game gave them the
The final
25th
line
one.
score for our ball game tonight.
That's
For the
not
victorious
fucking very
Rays,
well.
9 runs on 15 hits.
So they're now 21-7. They won 21 out of their first 28 games. Jeez.